There have been times in the great history of the National Basketball Association (NBA) that go beyond the bounds of athletics, moments that leave you speechless in wonder. Players excel in these situations, defying the limits of time and pressure to produce historic plays. These are the top 10 breathtaking moments in NBA history. From buzzer-beating baskets to game-changing blocks, each one cementing its place in basketball mythology and serving as a reminder of why we love the sport. Before we dive into it, hit the subscribe button and give a thumbs up to this video. Let's begin. Number 10. The 1989 film The Shot, starring Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was on the receiving end of an inbound pass from Brad Sellers in the last seconds of Game 5 of the Eastern Conference first round in 1989. The series was knotted 2-2 at the time. When the game was over, the Chicago Bulls were 1 point behind the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jordan drove the ball to the free throw line while being guarded by Craig Ello, launched himself into a jump shot, and made the shot just before the buzzer went off. The shot, which is commonly referred to as simply the shot, was the decisive factor in the victory for the Bulls and has become an iconic event in the history of the NBA. In this game, Jordan displayed his famed clutch ability, which paved the way for his eventual dominance in the NBA. Number 9. The three-pointer starring Ray Allen, 2013. Ray Allen's historic three-pointer in Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals between the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs is what most will remember most about the game. When there were only seconds left on the clock, the Heat were behind by 3 points. Chris Bosh was able to secure the offensive rebound after a missed three-point attempt by LeBron James. He then passed the ball on to Ray Allen, who was waiting beyond the three-point line. The shot that Allen took was successful, so matching the score and forcing the game into overtime, where it was ultimately won by the Heat. Not only did Allen's tremendous shot keep Miami's prospects of winning the championship alive, but it also cemented his legacy as one of the best clutch shooters in the history of the NBA. Number 8. Reggie Miller's 8 points in 9 seconds, 1995. When there were only 18.7 seconds left in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals in 1995, the Indiana Pacers were playing the New York Knicks and were trailing by 6 points with the game. After that, Reggie Miller led his team to one of the most incredible turnarounds in the history of the NBA. In rapid succession, he made 2 three-pointers, and then, while attempting a third three-pointer, he was fouled and made all 3 of his free throws. The Pacers were able to pull off an unlikely victory thanks to a period that is often known as 8 points in 9 seconds. The way Miller played the game demonstrated both his fearlessness and his ability to step up to the challenge when the outcome of the game was in doubt. Number 7. The Block, 2016. A moment made famous by LeBron James. Occurring during Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors, was one of the most memorable parts of the series. Andrew Iguodala of the Warriors appeared to be in position to score the game-winning layup with just over a minute left on the clock in a game that was tied. But instead of letting him score, LeBron James gave pursuit to him from behind and blocked the shot, preventing the point from being scored. The Cavaliers prevailed in the end and took home their very first NBA title as a result of their victory. As a result of this game-saving block, LeBron James cemented his position as one of the best players in the history of the sport. LeBron possesses incredible agility and defensive prowess, both of which were on full show. Number 6. Derek Fisher's 0.4-second shot, 2004. Game 5 of the 2004 Western Conference semifinals between the Los Angeles Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs will forever be remembered as the site of an unlikely game-winning shot made by Derek Fisher. When there were only 0.4 seconds left on the clock, the Lakers were already behind by 1 point. Fisher won the game for his team by converting a game-winning basket after receiving an inbounds pass, turning, and shooting all in one seamless move. The shot that Fisher took illustrated the significance of remaining calm under pressure and having the capacity to perform effectively even in the most difficult of situations. Number 5. The buzzer beater hit by Kawhi Leonard in Game 7, 2019. The game-winning buzzer beater that Kawhi Leonard made against the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 7 of the 2019 Eastern Conference Semifinals was a watershed moment in his professional career. Leonard dribbled to the corner and then unleashed a high-arching jumper that went past Joel Embiid's outstretched arms. At that point, the series was knotted. The ball hit the hoop several times before it ultimately went through the net, giving the Toronto Raptors a stunning victory and putting them on the path to winning the NBA championship in the end. The shot that Leonard made was illustrative of his extraordinary ability to concentrate and deliver in the most pressure-packed situations. Number 4. The Larry Bird steal and assist, 1987. Occurred in Game 5 of the 1987 Eastern Conference Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Detroit Pistons. With only a few seconds left on the clock, the Celtics were down by 1 point and were trying to win the game. Isaiah Thomas was trying to send the ball inbounds when Larry Bird grabbed it from him, and without looking, he made a flawless pass to Dennis Johnson, who made the game-winning layup. This groundbreaking play is now commonly referred to as the steal. The basketball IQ and clutch playmaking that Bird brought to the table during this period were on full display, helping the Celtics to clinch an important victory on their road to another title. Number 3. Robert Horry game winners, various. Robert Horry, who is known by his nickname Big Shot Bob, made a career out of making clutch baskets at important times in games. Because of his success under intense scrutiny, Horry is regarded as one of the most clutch players in the history of the National Basketball Association, NBA. The game-winning shots he made for a number of different teams, such as the Los Angeles Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs, were important factors in those teams' eventual success in winning championships. Horry's ability to make significant contributions at crucial junctures highlighted the significance of role players in championship drives. Number 2. Damian Lillard's series-winning shot 2019. The series-winning jumper that Damian Lillard made against the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 5 of the 2019 Western Conference first round is undoubtedly one of the most iconic moments from that particular basketball season. Lillard drove the ball near the half-court line, pulled up from long range, and buried a deep three-pointer over Paul George as time expired to win the game. Not only did the shot end up winning the game, but it also delivered a strong statement about Lillard's ability to perform well under intense scrutiny. Because of his bold temperament and his ability to shoot from long range, Lillard has established himself as a reliable performer in the NBA. Number 1. The step over by Allen Iverson, 2001. In the first game of the 2001 NBA Finals, which was played between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Los Angeles Lakers, Allen Iverson made one of the most memorable plays of his whole career by performing the step over. Iverson famously stepped over Tyronn Lue as he was falling to the floor after hitting a mid-range jumper over Tyronn Lue earlier in the game. This action served as a metaphor for Iverson's boldness and his ability to take on opponents far larger than himself. These top 10 events in NBA history that left fans gasping for air will forever be imprinted in the collective memory of basketball fans all around the world. They are illustrative of the drama, intensity, and sheer excitement that the NBA has offered over the years, with each moment seeing players rising to the occasion in the most pressure-packed situations, leaving fans and spectators breathless with their astounding displays of ability and calm. In each of these moments, there was a player who rose to the occasion in the most pressure-packed situations. All right, we have reached the end. Let us know your favorite NBA moment that shocked you. See you next time. Until then, subscribe and enjoy your life. Goodbye.